Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to Accounting 4828. My name is Daphne Rickson and I'm your professor for this course. So in addition to being an accounting professor, I'm also the executive director of our Center of Excellence in Accounting and Reporting for Cooperatives. It has an acronym CARC. And I've worked at St. Mary's since 2008. And prior to that, I worked for over 20 years as a controller and finance director, both in the public and private sectors. And in my spare time, I really enjoy traveling, particularly to Europe, Asia, South America, and I really enjoy taking cruises. They're a lot of fun. So in terms of contacting me, I don't have set office hours because I find that whatever hours I select are not probably going to be suitable for everyone. So basically, I'm available upon request. So if you want to have a Zoom call with me, just send me an email and we'll set up a time. And of course, there's always the telephone if you want to take that approach as well. And I try to respond to all the emails within 24 hours. So for reference material, I'm sure you'll be pleased to know there's no textbook for this course. And so all the reference material is comprised of the lecture notes, readings, various articles, and videos. So the evaluation. So we have discussion boards. So there's 9 discussion boards, and each one is worth 6%. So I break it down this way. So 4% is for the quality of your response, 1% is your response to other students, and then 1% for your grammar and spelling and so on. So that's 54% of the course. Then we don't have a midterm or final exam, but what we have is a case. So this year it's about a daycare cooperative. And so we do part 1 of the case as part of your midterm work, and that's worth 16%. And then the final part of the case is worth 30%. So that's the evaluation for the course. So what I suggest in terms of keeping up with things is to view the module videos. There's each module has a video. Then there's the lecture notes, and then read the assigned articles and view video. So not every module necessarily has a video, but a lot of them do. And then work on your discussion board assignments and make sure you respond to at least one other student's posting.
Good.
And in the file folder, in the introduction file folder, there will be some more information about what makes a good response to a discussion board and how to respond to other people's postings. So you're not meant to be critical of what someone is saying. You're meant to add to what they're saying or bring out another point of view. You know, the whole idea is to be to add to the discussion while being polite and courteous. So the online discussion boards are there for modules 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And the questions are located in Brightspace under the Assessments tab. And you need to prepare your response and post it by 11 p.m. Halifax time, the dates indicated in the syllabus. And we don't really allow extensions or makeups because of the nature of the course. Everyone is supposed to have put their discussion board response on and replied to somebody else's by 11 p.m. On the days indicated. So as I mentioned, there's no midterm or no final exam. So instead, as I mentioned earlier, we have the case, which is divided into 2 sections. And this is based on a real daycare. And I'll say a bit more about that in a separate video about this project. So all the details on the Part 1 and Part 2 of the case. That's in Module 5 folder. So to be successful in this course, I'd like to offer you a few tips. First of all, it's important to look at the due dates for all of your assignments in your midterm case project and allow enough time to do the work. I strongly advise against leaving the assignments for late Sunday night. Anything can go wrong, you know, there could be connection issues, the internet could be down, or the assignment might take you a bit longer than you had planned. And so it's never a good idea to leave it till the last minute because it does cause you unnecessary stress. So planning is really important. And for me, I always find if I think something's going to take me an hour, it'll probably take me an hour and a half. So I always build in a little extra time. Worst case scenario is you get it done on time and have extra time in your schedule. So if you're having any issues with the course material, please contact me for help. Don't leave it too long. It's better to contact me so that I can help you with whatever issue you're having issues with, and you can have a successful outcome for the course. So that concludes this video, and I hope you enjoy the course.